Is that going to be going away?
It will, yeah. I mean, it will. This is only a short blast of heat, but it's just, it hits you hard when you step outside. Take a look at what's going on. We have a heat dome, essentially a large area of high pressure that is just, it's like a giant oven, and anything underneath it is baking, and that's exactly what we're doing here. High pressure up and down the eastern seaboard. Cold front stretching through the Great Lakes on the backside. You can see where the high pressure is located. You got storms and thunderstorms on the western periphery of it. You've got some clouds out over the ocean, and then you see the entire circulation there. It's really awesome stuff there, but boy, it is hot. Coming in closer, you know, you don't get much more perfect conditions to really bake things with near cloudless skies. Dew points, 60s and 70s. Again, you get into the 70s, and that's the tropical stuff. And that adds to the heat. It adds to the heat index. Look at these heat index values. They've come down a little bit. I think the highest I saw earlier was 110. But, I mean, look at these numbers. It's just oppressively humid and dangerously hot. Your headlines, record heat again tomorrow. We set the record today. 91 is what we have been so far. Heat breaks down midweek. Late week, it'll be more seasonable, so we're not going to be talking, 100-plus degree heat index values late week, but it will be a little bit of an unsettled start to the weekend. There's a blank map for you to look at. I don't know why that's in there, but let's talk about the heat risk. Now, this is for tomorrow. Coming into the northeast, notice the valleys, including the city, under that extreme heat risk. Most of the rest of the area under a major heat risk. Essentially, all this does is the higher this scale is, the chances of, coming down with a heat-related illness and maybe having to need medical attention grows. And there are studies that support that. As far as the heat risk on Wednesday, notice it does come down. It's still going to be very warm and muggy, but we don't have any more extreme heat risks in our area. Watching a small chance of maybe an isolated severe storm, later tomorrow. Weak cold front drops in Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. It is a very small chance, but it's there because it's so very warm and and humid. For tonight, quiet. Tomorrow morning, very warm start, but just like today, baking under the sunshine. Tomorrow afternoon and evening, quiet, isolated storm, maybe small chance. Tomorrow night into Wednesday morning, quiet, and then Wednesday afternoon, you see maybe a couple of showers or maybe a thunderstorm firing up. Now, temperatures by 10 o'clock tonight, 70s. Early tomorrow morning, upper 60s to mid-70s. So again, there's that very little relief overnight. And late tomorrow morning, very quickly into the 80s. You can bet those air temperatures tomorrow are going to be in that 90 to 95 degree range. So expect another swelteringly hot day tomorrow. The record is 88, so it should fall again. 85 on Wednesday, 80 on Thursday. Friday people are going to be reaching for their jackets, I think. It's going to be in the mid-70s with maybe small chance of some showers and storms. Saturday does look like it could be a little unsettled there with a weak disturbance moving by to our north.
Yeah, but at least there's a nice cool down up ahead.
Yeah, that Friday's going to feel amazing.
Well, hopefully the humidity just stays low.
It's been brutal, and it'll get a little bit better later this week.
Hopefully. Thank you so much, Howard. And still